Hey all, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to see how you can make quiz in the Google Forms for the online assessment. You can also watch my previous video on the Google Forms. It is for the beginners one. So before going in the detail, please subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Biochemistry Basics by Dr. Amit, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get all the notifications from me. So let's begin. First, go to the Google and search Google Forms, and then go to Google Forms free online surveys for personal use. Make sure that you are signed into your Gmail account before going to the Google Forms. In the Google Forms, in the personal section, go to Google Forms. After going to the Google Forms, as you can see, there are lots of templates available for the various purpose. You can use this Google Forms for the assessment purpose. You can use this Google Forms for the collection of contact information. You can also use this Google Form for the event RSVP. And if you have already prepared the Google Form in the past, then you can have access to those Google Forms in the recent forms section. And if you want to prepare the Google Forms from the scratch, then go to the blank. After going to the blank, the untitled and blank Google form will be opened. As you can see, that title of the Google form is untitled. So you can change the title of this Google form from over here. As I want to make the quiz on the GK, so I'm changing it to GK quiz. And just below the title, there is a form description part is given. In the form description, you can add the description of the Google form. Fine. And just on the top left corner, as you can see, that title is still untitled form. So just click on that so that title will be changed to the GK quiz. And just beside that, it is written that all changes saved in the drive. That means this is one of the beauty of the Google Forms, that all the changes done in the Google Form is saved automatically in the Google Drive, and you can have access to those Google Form in the Drive anytime. So that is the one of the beauty of the Google Form. Now, first thing for doing for making quiz in the Google form is to do changes in the settings. So as you can see on the top right corner, there are multiple options are available. In that multiple option, one option is available of setting. So just go to the setting part. In the after going to the setting part, general setting, presentation setting, and quiz setting will be opened. So in the general setting, first option is collect email addresses. So if you want to collect the email addresses of the students and the participants, then click on the collect email addresses. And if you want to send the response receipt to the students and participants, then you can also click the response receipt. After clicking the response receipts, another two options will be opened, that is if respondents request it and always. So you can check those boxes as per your requirement. So I am just unchecking this particular box. Now just below to the collect email addresses, there is a require sign in limit to a one response. So I am checking that box, and just below to that there are another two options are given, that is respondents can edit after submit and can see summary charts and text responses. So you can check these boxes as per your need. So this is regarding the general setting. Now just besides the general setting, presentation setting is there. So just click on the presentation setting. In the presentation setting, two options are there which are the important options. First one is the show progress bar. So just click on that show progress bar so the students can see the progress bar. And just below to the show progress bar, another option is there, that is shuffle question order, which means if you are using the Google Forms for the taking MCQ exams, you can shuffle the question order. Fine, so that is the important tool in which is given in the presentation part. So just check that box. Now just beside to the presentation setting, quiz setting is there, and this quiz setting is very important. So please listen it carefully. So just click on the quiz setting. In the quiz setting, first option is make this a quiz. Fine, so click that particular option, and just clicking on make this a quiz, multiple options will be opened like release grade. in the release grade, first option is immediately after its submission. So if you are taking MCQ exam, you can release the real time score to the students. Fine, so just click that box. And if you want to do the manual review, and after the manual review you want to release the grade, then you can select the later after manual review. This particular option is important for if you are using the Google form for taking short answer and paragraph type questions exams. Fine, so you can select this in the short answer type of questions. Fine, later after manual review. Now just below to the later after manual review, another three options are there. That is, respondents can see missed questions, correct answers, and point values. So check these boxes. So these are the setting part. If, after doing changes in the setting, make sure that you are saving it. So just click on the save button. So this is the first part is over. That is how you can do the changes in the setting if you want to use the Google form for the quiz. Now, as we have enter the collect email addresses, so there is a one option is added, that is email addresses. So you have to enter the valid email addresses. If you are not entering the valid email addresses, then that particular student or participants will not be able to go further in the Google form. Fine, now we will see how you can add the questions, and after that we will see how you can add the marks to that particular question, and how you can enter the answer key. So just below to this email address part, you can see that first untitled question is already there. So just click on that untitled question. And as I want to make this first question as a multiple choice question, so let's add the question: how many days are there in 1 week? Fine, so this is my first question and I want to make it as a multiple choice question. So just on the right hand side of this question, there are options are there. So just click on that option. The multiple options will be opened like short answer, paragraph, multiple choice, check boxes, drop down. In the drop down, there will be the 1, 2, 3, 4 option will be there. In the file upload, you can upload the file, linear scale that we will see later on, and there are the multiple choice grid, text checkbox grade, date and time. So I want to make this question as a multiple choice. So I'm selecting the multiple choice. So after selecting the multiple choice, as you can see, the option part will be opened. So in the option part, you have to add the multiple options. So the first option is 6, second option is 5, third option is 4, and the third option is fourth option is 7. And just on the right hand side of this particular option, you can see there is a cross sign is there. So by clicking on that cross sign, you can remove the particular option. Fine, so as I want to remove the 6 and 5, so I can select on this remove part. And if you are, I want to add them again, then go to the add option and add 5, and in the another add option add 6. So this is how you have to add the question as a multiple choice question. So this is my first question. Now I want to add one more question. So for adding another question, just click on this plus icon, that is add questions. By clicking on it, another question will be added. And I want to make it as a true or false. So I'm adding the question: 1 year consists of 12 months. Fine, and I want to make it as a true or false. So I'm adding the option true, and suggestions will be opened automatically, that is false. So just click on that. So true and false. So I want to make it as a true and false. So that is my second question. And now I want to add the third question. So just click on the add question, and I want to make it as a image based short answer question. Remember, I'm going to make it as an image based short answer question. You can also prepare the image based question in the Google form. So just for making image based question, just on the right hand side of the question option, one image icon is given. So just click on that image icon. So another window will be opened, that is for the insertion of particular image. So in the insertion of the image, multiple options are there, like upload from your local sources, that is from my laptop, then from the camera, by URL, by Google Photos. If you have saved particular image in the Google Drive, then you can also upload from the Google Drive. And if you want to upload the image from the Google image search option, as I have saved that particular image on my laptop, so I'm selecting the upload from the local source and click on the browse button. In the browse button, I'm going to the desktop and I'm selecting the image. So that particular image will be uploaded. Fine. Once that particular image is uploaded, just on the top left corner of that particular image, you can see there are three dots are given. So just click on those three dots that are particularly for the alignment related to the image. And you can also change the image and you can also remove the image. And on the last option, that is you can add the caption. So I want to do the central alignment of this image. So I'm selecting central align. So this image will be centrally aligned, and I'm adding the question. I want to make it as a short answer type. So I'm adding the question, identify the person. And I want to make it as a short answer type. So I'm selecting short answer. And so this is the third question I have added. Now we will see another question will we will add, and we will see how you can make a linear scale, how you can prepare the 5-point Likert scale in the Google form. This 5-point Likert scale or linear scale is used for the collection of the feedback from the teachers, from the students. You can also use this linear scale in the various research study for the collection of various information. So we will see how you can enter or how you can prepare the 5-point Likert scale in the Google form. Is this quiz useful to you? I want to take the feedback from the student. Fine. And I want to make it as a linear scale. So just click on the linear scale option and 1 to 5 option will be there. One will be the strongly disagree, and the fifth will be strongly agree. So these are the way you can enter the various questions in the Google Forms. Now I want to add the points to the particular quiz, and I want to add the answer key. So for that, just go to the first question and click on that first question. Just clicking on it, just below to that particular question, one blue color highlighted portion will be there. Over there, it will be written as an answer key. So just click on that answer key. So you will be able to enter the correct answer. So how many days are there in 1 week? So the correct answer is 7. And you can also add the answer feedback in the add answer feedback option. And I want to make it as a 2 mark question. So I am clicking on the 2 marks. Once you are done, then click on the done button. Fine. So this is how I have added answer for the first question. Now I want to add the answer for the second question. 1 year consists of 12 months. So answer key, click on the answer key, make it as a true. Fine. And I want to make it as a, again 2 mark question. Click on the done part. Fine. And I want to make the I want to add the answer of this third question. So click on the answer key. Correct answer is Charlie Chaplin. Fine. You can add another correct answer like just Charlie. Another correct answer you can add with the different spelling. If there is any mistake in this particular spelling, then also student will not get the correct mark. So you have to write down the multiple possible answers over here, and you can also select mark all other answers incorrect. So if students have not written the particular answer, then Google form will consider it as a wrong one. So after adding the answer, just click I'm adding the marks, that is 2 marks, and click on the done part. Fine. Now just after adding the answers, Now another just besides the answer key, another two options are there. One is the duplicate option. So you can duplicate the particular question. So I'm just clicking on it. So this question is duplicated. And just besides the duplicate option, delete option is there. So if I want to delete this particular question, then click on the delete. So that question will be deleted. Fine. So this is the utility of these two tools. And just beside these two tools, one another option is there, that is required. So if I am clicking on this required option, that means student has to answer this particular question. Google form will not allow students to go further without answering this particular question. So if you want to make such type of question, then you can select this required button. Fine. So this is how you can add the points and marks in the Google Forms, and you can enter the answer. Now let's see the utility of this other options which are given below to the add question option. Just below to the add question option, another option is import questions. So just click on the import questions. So another previously made Google Forms will be opened, and you can import particular questions from that particular Google Forms, this newly made Google form. So that is the utility of this import questions. Then just below to that, add title and description. You can add another title and description. Fine. So that will be added. Fine. So this is already added. I don't want extra title and description, so I am selecting delete. Fine. And just below to the add title and description, add image option is there. So you can add particular image. And just below to that, video option is there, so you can add a video or YouTube URL by going to that option. And just below to that, you can add section in the Google Forms also. So this is the utility of this other tools. Fine. Now after doing all this changes and entering multiple choice question, now we have to do the preview of Google Form. Fine. So before sending link to the students, we have to see if there is any mistake is there in the Google Form. So for that, just click on this eye icon, which is a preview. So preview of the Google Form will be opened. So as we have entered that we want to collect the email addresses, so just enter the collect email addresses. Fine. 1 year consists of 12 months. I am just entering the wrong answer as an example. False. Identify the person. So I am entering just Charlie. Is this quiz useful to you? So I am giving 4. How many days are there in 1 week? So I am selecting 7. This is the question. I have answered the questions. Now I am selecting the submit button. So after submitting it, I can view the score on the real time. Just clicking on the score, as I have answered the one question correctly, so I am getting the 2 marks out of the 6. Fine. So this is the I am getting the correct answer, as I have entered the only Charlie and the correct answer was Charlie Chaplin. So I am also getting the correct answer over here. I'm also getting the wrong, I'm also not getting the marks for this particular question. Fine, and I have entered the correct answer for this particular question. So this is the how you can do the preview of particular Google Forms. Now another thing, how you can do the beautification of Google Forms. So for the beautification of Google Form, just click on the customize theme option. Just clicking on the customize theme option, you can change the theme color of the Google Form, as I want to make it as a red orange. So the color of the Google Form will be changed, and I want to change the header image. So just go to the choose image. So multiple other image will be opened. So I want to select this particular image. So just select that and go to the insert. So the header image will be automatically changed. As you can see, the header image is already changed. So this is how you can do the beautification. Now, after adding the question, adding the marks, seeing the preview, the another thing is you have to send this quiz to the students. Fine. So we will see how you can send this link to the student. So just go to the send option. In the send option, you can send the link via email addresses. Fine. You can have attachment link. Fine. You can have certain URL also. Fine, you can copy that URL to the clipboard and just paste it to the particular WhatsApp group or in the email. And you can also send as an HTML on the Facebook and Twitter also. Fine, so this is how you can send the Google Forms to your students or your colleagues or other participants. Fine. Now, once this link of the Google form is sent to the students and students have responded. Fine. Now, how you can see the response of this particular Google form. So just besides the questions, another option is their responses. So in the responses part, you can see the responses of the students. Fine. So as I have entered my response, so I'm getting the bar charts particular for that particular session. Fine. So this is the bar chart for my answers. Fine. On the frequently missed question portion, you can see number of frequently missed questions by the particular students. Fine. And the scores part, you can release the scores to the students after you have collected the information. Fine. So all these scores will be released to that particular student via their email address. Fine. So just clicking on the release scores, this tab will be opened and you can release the scores to the students via their email addresses. Fine. So this is how you can release the scores, and this is the bar chart for the particular question. Fine. So you can see the bar charts for each and every students after they have given the responses. So this is in the response part. Now, once response they have given the responses, now you can also download the responses in the spreadsheet. So just go to this green color icon, that is create spreadsheet. So new screen will be opened. In that, select the create a new spreadsheet and go to the create. So new spreadsheet will be created. As you can see that new window is already opened and the new spreadsheet is already created for that particular responses. And that spreadsheet, go to the file option. In the file option, go to the download. So you can download this particular Google Sheet in the form of Microsoft Excel, PDF document, web page. Fine. So you can download as per your requirement. Fine. So this is how you can download. You can also take the printout of this uh, responses. Fine. Now just go to the original Google form. Now so many questions are particularly asked from various teachers that how you can stop accepting the responses once stipulated time is over for that particular quiz. So there are the two ways. One is the manual way and another is the one add-on that you can add in the Google form. So the manual way is just click on this tab that stop accepting the responses. So once stipulated time is over, after clicking in stop accepting the responses, students will not be able to give the responses. So this is one option is there that you can do from the manually. Now another option is you can add one add-on in the Google form that you can download from the Google, that is this add-on. The name is form limiter. So with the help of form limiter, just click on the form limiter and go to the set limit. So just clicking on the set limit, so two options will be opened. Fine. So limit type you can select, that is date and time. In the date and time, you can select the due date and select due time. And after that particular time, Google will stop accepting the responses for that particular Google will stop accepting the responses for that particular Google form. And you can also select the number of form responses. Fine. So you have to enter the maximum number of responses. Let's say for example 150. After 150 number of responses, I want to stop taking the responses. So you can also enter over here. So this is with the help of form limiter, you can stop accepting the responses after after the completion of stipulated time or after the number of particular responses. Fine. So this is how you can stop taking the responses. Fine. Now another last but very important feature of the Google form is just besides the send button, three dots are given. So just click on those three dots and in this three dots one undo option is there. So all the changes will be undo, fine. Then there is a make a copy option is there. If you want to make another copy of this particular Google form, then move to trash, means it will delete that particular Google form. Get pre-filled link to send it to students and the participants. You can take the printout of the Google forms. And one important option for the teachers are add collaborators, fine. If you are going to the add collaborators, means you can invite other teachers to add particular questions in that particular Google Forms, fine, by entering their name or by entering their email addresses, fine. Once you have entered their name or email addresses, just click on the send button. And so this is how you can add collaborators to the Google Form. And just beside the add collaborators, one another option is there, that is preferences. So you can do the default settings in the Google Form. So this is how you can work in the Google Forms. This is how you can make quiz in the Google Forms for the online assessment. Hope this information was useful. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe Biochemistry Basics by Dr. Amit. Thank you.